Hey everyone, Kensurfs here. It's the middle of the week. We're in the shave den and it's time for another shave. I was going through some of my razors and wanted to try maybe some that I haven't used so often, or maybe it's been a year since you've seen them on camera. So today I'm going to be using the OneBlade Hybrid razor. And actually the OneBlade, I've used this razor before. I think it's been about a year since I've done it on camera. But it uses proprietary feather blades. And someone had asked, how many shaves do you get with these proprietary blades? And this will be the third time that I'm using this blade. It might even be the fourth. I think it's the fourth, but I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say, hey, it's the third time using this blade. Hang on one second. We got someone turning on the water in the house. It's Wednesday evenings. Everybody's doing something, dishes or something. Oh, wristwatch check. Look, it's matching. Got the brown and the brown. So there we go. So I'm going to be using this today. It's also nice that it's nice getting new soaps and it's nice trying out something, but now I can just kind of do a shave for me and a kind of a shave for you. And the experiment today is to see if I can get 4 shaves or 3 shaves out of this feather blade without it tugging or anything. And I usually find that with the feather blades, the second shave always seems a little smoother for me. Maybe it's a little different with you, but with my beard, and my beard's very light, by the way. Some of you might clog a razor or dull a blade with one shave. I understand. My beard's very light, so it doesn't often, I don't burn through a lot of blades. I'm going to be using, it's almost like a barbershop or a supermarket shave. Today I'm going to be using Barbus. I like Barbus. It's available from the East Coast. I've got links inside the description of this video. But it's kind of like supermarket soap. It's very inexpensive, and it gets the job done. And it's got a scent so familiar with some of the traditional soaps or traditional aftershaves from the 70s and 80s. I just can't put my finger on which one it is. So I'll be using that today too. Oh, and I'll be using the Kensurfs 2024 brush. Probably be Thursday when I get this video out. Do some editing, but at least it'll be ready. And I am happy to say that I've got a couple of new razors on the way from one company that advertises on Amazon, and I won't name the company yet. And I've got another razor coming from, ordered from OneBlade. They have a new model out, and it's got aluminum handle. So, I mean, I really like the heft on this handle. So let's see how the aluminum handle will work once that arrives. And I'm hoping that, I think it's coming in black, but I do hope eventually they'll have some other colors. So that is coming up. All right. Enough talking, let's get the shave going. Oh, wet the face. Very good. I'm using the fan brush too. The Kensurfs brush comes with a traditional synthetic knot, and it also comes with a fan knot. I'm kind of liking the fan. There we go. Good scented soap. I've used it before. You've seen it. I'm using, like I said, products that I've used before, but maybe not recently. That's because there's so many products always coming in, which is great because I love demoing them for you. All right. And the OneBlade does have the flexible head, as you see. And I do like this because I do grip the, I grip it like this. All right. Feather's still doing it. I'm not feeling any tugging. But a feather can be a very aggressive blade. As you know, if you've shaved before, feathers can draw blood. So just be careful. I'll go a little slow around the lip. All right. You guys have a good weekend. Hope it went good. I'm close to retirement age now, so I'm kind of looking into my old hobbies. And I used to do cowboy action shooting. I think I mentioned this in my last video. So I went out over the weekend to my sportsman's club, Corona Sportsman's Club, and they had a cowboy action shooting match on Sunday. And I think there was 15 people there, and I came in 8th. So very happy. It's been over 12 years since I've done this. In fact, if you want to see what it looks like, I'll put the clip right here. If you don't want to see it, just fast forward through it. That's what the beauty of the internet is. You can just fast forward through it.
All right, you ready, influencer?
Yes, sir.
All right, Cowboy's ready. Stand by. Run like the wind.
That was a lot of fun. And I'm a huge fan of John Wayne. My dad was a fan of John Wayne, and my dad introduced me to all of the John Wayne movies. Before VCRs. Can you imagine there was a time when you couldn't record a show or watch a video on demand? So over the years, me and my dad, when they'd come on like a Sunday afternoon sometimes, we would watch them. And one of my favorites was The War Wagon with Kirk Douglas and John Wayne. A really good show. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend you take a look. And when you're doing cowboy action shooting, you don't use your real name. You have to use an alias. Part of the fun, I guess. So I chose the character that John Wayne played in that movie, Taw Jackson. So, you know, if you see cowboy action shooting videos out there, and I'm in a few of them that people have shot, it'll say Taw Jackson. That's me. Original Taw Jackson. I grew up with Westerns on TV. One of my favorites was Alias Smith and Jones. If you haven't seen it, if it's available, I bought the box set, but it was a good early 70s show, and I watched it right after arriving from England. I was 8 years old. I was fascinated. One of the actors committed suicide, and after like a couple of seasons, and the show was canceled. But Bonanza, The Big Valley, Alias Smith and Jones. Great Westerns. Third use, and again, it's probably the fourth use, but third use, no issues. No issues at all. Let's do another pass. My Friday off in a couple of days, and my brother has picked up a new pinball machine. I get to drive up to, by Magic Mountain, about an hour and a half drive from me, to help him pick up this new machine. Tron, limited edition. So that should be a fun day out, right? No blood. Okay, and I could have stopped now, but I'm gonna go with a feather one more time. don't have to, but I enjoy talking to you. And I enjoy your subscriptions, and I do enjoy your comments. Thank you so much. Someone says, are you going to do another cartridge shave soon? And you'll bring out the Sensor XL or something? I'll have to look into that. But it was in the comment section, and I did read it. This blade isn't tugging at all. My beard did not dull it. My neck's always the problem area. Hear that feedback? It's like this has an amplifier in it. Now the pivoting head really comes in handy on your neck, that's for sure. No cuts, no tugging. Okay. All right. Oh, and OneBlades are available on, I think it's Shopify now, instead of having to go to the website, so it makes it easy. The other company that I'm dealing with, their razor that I'll be trying out in the future, maybe 4 days from now, they sell theirs on Amazon. And, you know, it's always a lot easier. Some people prefer buying on Amazon or Shopify or whatever. Makes it just a little easier. But links to these products, like I said, are in the description of this video. And new razors are on the horizon, ready to be tried out. All right, Barbus Classic Scent. Ooh, nice burn. Nice, just inexpensive barber scent. Gonna get it done for me today. Really surprised there's no nicks on a blade. I'm spoiled, and maybe a lot of you guys are who use DE blades, or, you know, they're so inexpensive that you can get, you know, I just use one or two and fling them. Or actually, I don't fling them. Put them in the blade bank. But it's nice to know you can get more out of them. If that's your only razor and you're only using those blades, you know, you can get it. Yeah, as long as you keep the blades clean and rust-free, should be no issue. So there we go. All right. Oh, also, I forgot, this doesn't happen too often, but I was in my grocery store the other day shopping with my wife, and a gent came up and he goes, Kensurfs? And I said, yeah. And he goes, my name's Raj, and I watch your channel all the time, and keep up the good videos. Well, dude, Raj, thank you. And thank all of you. I do appreciate you watching. I wouldn't be here without you. It's your positivity that keeps me doing these videos, and I really enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you all very much for subscribing. And I do look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. So stay safe. Have a great weekend. It's almost here.